Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the We Are Not Wrestling Right Now podcast.
We're still
Yeah,
wrestling.
we're not really wrestling, but we
In an
are.
empty.
Uh, okay, we're wrestling in an empty arena. Guys, we are back to talk about wrestling. How are you guys?
Good to know.
What? What is wrong with you?
They answered. There you go.
Good. They're just like the audience at Raw, SmackDown, and AEW. They're just not here.
Don't forget NXT.
And NXT. Wasn't even a show this week.
Well, no, that's a lie because NXT and SmackDown were actually like really entertaining, regardless of the crowd or not. Raw, on the other hand, that was a shit show. And NXT was, I mean, not NXT, AEW actually was really entertaining in my opinion.
Well, yeah, AEW was really entertaining. SmackDown was a little bit really good entertaining.
Compared to Raw?
Dude, SmackDown was the first show in an empty arena. And
No,
that
it
was
wasn't.
when Triple... That
No.
was.
No, it wasn't. It was
Which
NXT.
It was not NXT. There were people there. There were people there at NXT last week. They did it from Full Sail. There was people there.
Okay.
That sarcastic okay means, yeah, you're lying. But no, there were people there last week. Remember?
Okay.
You don't remember.
They were in the Performance Center too, but whatever.
Yeah, but it was people there.
Okay.
You remember last week, the crowd was there. Johnny Gargano got dropped off of the thing. And Tommaso Ciampa after the show beat the hell out of a bunch of people. You don't remember that? Not ringing a bell to you?
Nope. But okay. Continue.
No, seriously. that was seriously last week. Like last week, remember when Keith Lee fought Cameron Grimes and Punishment Martinez came and hit him over the head and he beat up Donovan Dijak for no reason because he thought Donovan Dijak did it? Remember that?
Yeah, but there was no crowd there.
Are you serious? Like you're really serious that you don't remember the crowd being there? Because he jumped through the crowd and went back through the crowd and we was like, what the fuck?
Okay.
You don't remember at all.
Nope.
You have no idea. Wow. Like, I forgot to hit our drops in the beginning, but I'm Viral Viper, aka Viper Freeze, and this is the non-remembering, forgetting everything, Renegade Enigma.
Glad you said my name because I probably forgot that too, but whatever.
You did. You don't remember any of the pops. Because remember, it was one person that we was like, how the fuck did they show up out of nowhere? And it was Punishment Martinez.
No, not really, but whatever.
Came through the crowd. None of that. Morrow and them were there, and they came when Johnny Gargano and them fought through the Performance Center, and everybody was watching on the TV, and then they jumped off the thing, and Morrow and them had to move. Remember that?
Nope. Moving on.
So the first non-audience show was SmackDown.
Okay.
Do you remember Triple H being there?
Yes. He was like the most entertaining part of it, actually. He needs to do more commentary, to be honest with you.
Yeah, actually, he's really good at it. For some odd reason, he's really good at it.
It kind of reminded me of the old days when like Vince was a commentator. For those of you that don't remember, that was a thing.
So you're saying he's a young Vince McMahon?
Young, cooler Vince McMahon. Because
Yes.
regardless, Vince was never cool. So
Oh, come on, man. Vince was cool at one time.
when?
Okay, you don't remember when Vince was cool.
Nope.
Before he stopped doing commentary, he was cool on commentary.
Okay.
I would ask you to remember your childhood wrestling moments, but you can't because you can't even remember last week. But yeah, he was the coolest thing on commentary last week.
No, he was cool on commentary. He just wasn't cool himself.
He was a cool cameraman for a minute.
Oh, Triple H. Yes. I thought we were still talking about Vince.
No, I gave up on that one. We went back to Triple H. But yeah, Triple H was on commentary. He was the cameraman for a quick second. It was, I guess he was trying to bring the entertainment that he thought we richly deserved and needed.
I like the part where he picked on Michael Cole and whatever. Like, it brought it back to like the old days and whatever.
Yeah, that felt good because it felt like they didn't care and they just went off the script.
Yep.
Like, and the whole thing started with Sasha and Bayley versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross.
Bliss Cross.
Yes, Bliss Cross. And it just felt different. Like, that match felt different because there was no crowd, even though Sasha and Bayley were playing to the crowd who was not there because they're dumb. Even Triple H pointed out, like, hey, somebody should tell them that there's no crowd here. It was just weird.
Actually, like, I think that showed their professionalism. They could perform even with no crowd.
Oh, of course. No, I didn't say they couldn't. Triple H pointed that out too. He was like, even without any people in here, Bayley and Sasha just ooze charisma. And I was like, yeah, of course. They're good. And Bayley and Sasha won because Asuka showed up out of nowhere.
Random. That was weird as shit.
Yeah.
I mean, not so random because apparently there was a challenge made for the tag team titles. So that's a thing.
The previous week before, she did challenge her on a Moment of Bliss when they had the NWO out there. She did challenge her. She was like, yeah, since y'all are tag team champions and y'all only stay on Raw, we throwing out the challenge. I didn't expect Asuka to show up. But that was actually surprising and fun.
Yeah, like, it felt so random that it kind of made you forget that little detail. So, like, it was random, but not so random if you remember that detail.
Yeah. And then we had the Elimination Tag Team match from Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they played it because they didn't have anything planned, and we're all sick, so they didn't want to do stuff, but they just showed the Elimination Chamber randomly on the show. And I was like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, it took up time, but it was like, yeah.
I mean, it was more like to actually take up that time. Like, that was the whole point of it, I think.
No, it was, but it's like, it was just no warning. They didn't warn the people at home. They just threw it on and just said, hey. Because we were sitting there like, okay, that's okay.
Honestly, I don't think they even planned on doing it. Like, they were just going like balls to the wall,
Yep. And then we had a backstage segment with Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan. They were talking, which it looks like they're forming a tag team. And just all of a sudden, here comes Sami Zayn, Cesaro, and Shinsuke Nakamura. So they started a little beef, and Cesaro wound up challenging Bryan for a one-on-one match that night. Like, And it turned out to be a really good match. Hello.
Yeah, no, it actually was. Like I thought you were gonna give more detail to it. It actually was a real great match.
No, that was where I went with it.
Yeah, like hopefully the tag team thing does come like to be and whatever, because they seem like they would be awesome together. Because they have that certain style, like that shoot wrestling, like they would mesh perfectly.
Yeah. And it looks like we're not getting the match that we want, but we're getting a match close to that.
Okay.
The match we want is Nakamura versus Daniel Bryan. But I don't think we're going to get it because we're going to get Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania for the IC title.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
For the IC title.
Yeah. But that's the way that shook out. Then we had a little Roman Reigns. It wasn't a contract signing. It was just him basically calling out Goldberg.
Promo.
Yeah, promo. But the reason I got the contract signing thing confused because that's coming up this week, and that's why that stuck in my mind.
Oh, they're signing a contract?
Yep, they're doing a contract signing this week.
Yeah.
He's actually on SmackDown. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, like he cut this promo on Goldberg. It was a really good promo on Goldberg, and it was like, why? Like, I know it's for the match. I know it's the build of the match, but it was like, why did you actually cut a really good promo finally out of all the times you needed to cut a promo on Goldberg?
No crowd.
That's why, but it's still the matter of, out of everybody, you just decided the match that people aren't going to get invested for is the Goldberg one. And it's like, you're going to put your all into this? Like, you could have saved this for something better. Like, it's going to be a good match, but like, it felt like that version of Roman Reigns should have been saved for somebody whose ass he could beat. Because this Goldberg match ain't going to be a walk in the park, no matter what.
Yeah, not for him anyway. Like,
yeah,
I have a feeling he's gonna like lose to that shit like some wonky way. But whatever.
Wait, you think Goldberg is gonna lose the title in a wonky way?
No, like Roman's gonna lose in a wonky way.
No, Goldberg's not winning that title. He's not keeping. Goldberg's losing. Like, it's done. Like, this was just to build up this match, but it's over. Goldberg's not keeping that title. The only way he'd keep that title is if... I'll save that for later.
Okay.
And then we had we had a promo with John Cena. He's back, and he cut this promo. And it was a really good promo about how he wanted to step out of the way and how he cares for these new guys and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yo, this is... Wait a minute. No. Then why did you accept this challenge? And then he said one thing that made me think was like, okay, this is becoming a good storyline. He basically said that the reason that Bray Wyatt didn't get over when he beat him was because Bray Wyatt wasn't good enough.
Yeah, basically, according to him, Bray Wyatt sucks.
Yes. But as soon as he said that, Bray Wyatt popped up in the arena, and he proceeded to cut his promo on him. And it was really damn good. Like, Bray is really freaking good on the mic. That promo was, it was good because it seemed like he really meant what he said about John holding him down and him being in this spot because of John.
Like, I actually believe in my damn self after like hearing like that promo, you know?
Yeah. But it was really good. And that was Empty Arena SmackDown.
Yeah.
Did you watch MLW?
MLW, no.
MLW was really cool because Killer Cross showed up.
Oh wait, yes, I did watch it. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna start with that because that was the main event.
I mean, we could start with the rest of the show. But...
I mean, no, whatever you want. But like, okay, Killer Cross, like, he showed up, and they kept saying he was a WWE superstar and whatnot, which technicality, I think he would be an NXT superstar.
No,
I think that's actually where they're gonna put him. I think.
Yeah, and he sent out a weird tweet, but I'm gonna get to that after we talk about this. But
yeah, they kept saying that, so they refer to it as an interpromotional match.
Yeah, that kept bothering me.
Killer Cross versus damn it, I forgot his name. Tom Lawlor.
Yep. That bothered the hell out of me. They kept calling him a WWE superstar. I was like, why do y'all keep saying that? Like, it has been multiple people who have been signed while they was on your television show and you never brought it up, but apparently they just kept bringing it up.
I think they have some type of deal with WWE right now.
Probably. I know they got one with AEW.
Everyone has a deal with AEW except WWE right now.
And that's weird. Well, it would probably be more weird if WWE did have a partnership with them some kind of way.
Yeah, because WWE really doesn't play nice with anybody.
Not at all. But yeah, MLW was kind of cool. And the thing that
promo with some clown guy.
Mm-hmm.
Viper says it is Psycho Clown?
No, Pagano.
Pagano? He thinks it's Pagano. I believe it's Crazy Steve. Like, either way, it's a clown, but yeah.
And we'll find out they said in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out in 2 weeks.
The next episode of The Batman.
And one thing that pissed me off with that show, and it pissed you off even worse than me.
Okay.
Brian Pillman Jr. won Rookie of the Year for the second year in a row.
How the fuck do you win Rookie of the Year twice?
I don't know. Know.
Yes, I got triggered hearing it. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I don't know. It was
like,
so
what the fuck? He's gonna win it next year too. Watch.
Yo, I'm not lying. I bet you he will. Like, and apparently, until you sign with a major promotion, you're still a rookie. Like, how is that a thing?
I don't know, but I would consider MLW a major company. Like, it's a real good company. Like, what the fuck? Granted, they don't got like a huge production like thing like WWE or AEW, but they're a great company.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't consider them a major company. Some people actually consider them the indies.
Honestly, nothing wrong with that. The indies like produce a lot of good things.
Yeah, like they don't consider them a major promotion. They consider them the indies. So like, to me, the Indies would be like a regular promotion, but not have national TV exposure.
Yeah.
Like MLW has national exposure.
They've been to Canada. They've been to Mexico. They've been to a lot of places.
Yeah, and it's like I don't get it. I don't get it, but that's how some people look at MLW, and that's weird.
Yeah. Personally, I love MLW, so yeah.
Of course. MLW is great.
Yeah.
So, like, what else happened on MLW?
That was the only noteworthy thing, the clown coming in that match. Otherwise, like, you know, man, they had the fucking like promo with Dynasty and whatever, which I don't know why. I kind of find the Dynasty boring now.
They're super boring. Like, I don't know what happened, but like, and it's not like MJF left and they got boring. It's just they got boring.
They were boring with him, so
yeah. I don't know why it's bad now, but it's bad.
Yeah.
Like, I actually, like, I don't know why they signed Gino Medina, because he doesn't fit. Can somebody please tell me why he's there?
Oh, like, that was one thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel as which they went kind of like racist on some shit.
Okay.
I had to bring it up for real, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gino Medina is known as the Intocable Gino Medina. For those that don't know, I'll bring that up after the fact, right? Mm-hmm. They changed his name in the Dynasty to the Untouchable Gino Medina. It's the same shit, but in English. But they wanted to be like, oh, we don't speak Spanish, so no, we're changing your name. That's kind of racist.
Kinda? That is racist.
Well, I tried to give benefit of the doubt.
No, that's racist.
See, people, I said fucking AEW was racist. I said Vince was racist. Now MLW is racist. You're welcome. Everyone is racist.
Everyone is racist.
I was just thinking that song.
But yeah, that shit was just, I didn't like it. Like, I didn't like that at all.
Yeah. Mind you, we said we love MLW, but like that show, like this particular episode, like those were like the only like noteworthy things for real.
Yeah, because it was nothing like other noteworthy than just that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, it has been like not newsworthy stuff going on in other companies.
Anywhere, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Power was on because like
Power was off.
Oh, okay. Because you know they've been doing their stupid like things lately.
Yeah, no, this time Power, they just said we're off because of the thing. I was like, nothing but respect for that. I respect that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Power. You want to talk
and
about
MLW?
Yeah, and MLW. Want to talk about Raw?
I don't want to talk about it, but we have to talk about it for the podcast. So go ahead, because I honestly didn't watch it. Like I changed the channel.
Okay, so just an explainer. The reason he didn't watch it because just in the middle of the show they just randomly put on the Royal Rumble, just for no goddamn reason.
Not only that, but it felt weird. Like, okay, as he said, SmackDown, it had a good vibe to it. Like, they just went balls to the wall and did like whatever. You know what I mean? Like, they wanted to be there. You know what I mean? Like it actually felt like SmackDown without the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Raw felt like not Raw. They started with like King, what's the other guy?
Tom Phillips.
Tom Phillips. I always want to call him Todd Grisham.
Wow, that's showing your age.
And fucking Byron Saxton and whatnot. They're in the middle of the ring and whatnot, and like it kind of put attention to the fact that there was no crowd, whereas SmackDown didn't really do that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like they played it off like there was like a crowd when there actually wasn't.
It just, I know the reason that it wasn't like SmackDown. It was because Vince saw how much fun and carefree they were on SmackDown and was like, nope, we're not having that on Raw. We're going to treat Raw like it's Raw. And that is fucking dumb.
I disagree with the statement you just made.
Okay.
We're not going to treat Raw like it's Raw, because that didn't feel like Raw at all. As bad as Raw, like, it is, like, a lot of times, that was, like, the worst.
I mean, there was only so much that they could do.
They could have treated it like they did with SmackDown. Like, have fun with it. You know what I mean?
Vince didn't like the fun.
Because Vince is a dick.
Hey, man, it is what it is. But yeah, like, all they did was cut a few promos and basically just showed the Royal Rumble, which was like an hour and 30 minutes, which took up most of the time. We had a random Becky Lynch show up in a fucking truck for no goddamn reason. Like, nobody has explained that yet. Why would
no, like my I guess theory on that, like Stone Cold was there. So she basically was trying to be like Stone Cold, you know how like Stone Cold drives the monster truck and whatever else?
Yeah, but
that was the reason.
She's not Stone Cold. Sorry, Becky, you're not Stone Cold. Like, especially
the man.
If you're trying to carve out your own path, stop trying to be like Stone Cold. Like, it was weird. And then, not only that, Stone Cold came out later, but the Undertaker one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, it was supposed to be a contract signing between AJ Styles and the Undertaker. And Undertaker went straight up all badass and whatnot.
He flipped over the table and he just made a beeline straight to the ring and just flipped over the table. And as soon as he got in the ring, they cut the fucking commercial. Why did they do that?
He looked like he was about to kill the king with that fucking table.
Yeah.
Not that I'm opposed to that, but still.
Why? Why did they cut the commercial as soon as he got in the ring?
They're dumb.
WWE needs to figure out how to not go to commercial at the best times. This shit is just wrong and weird. And so AJ Styles was supposed to come out for the contract signing. They played his music twice. And Undertaker's pissed. Like, what the fuck? And because Undertaker's pissed, like, what is his name? Anderson and Gallows? Like, they showed up instead. And, like, when they came down, Undertaker beat the shit out of them.
Yep.
And he basically signed a contract and said, it's on, baby. I go, okay. Okay. So, how do you feel about Undertaker and AJ Styles at Mania?
I was cool with it until he became a badass again. Like, I never liked that gimmick.
I thought you liked Biker Taker.
I never liked it, Biker Taker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. that to me was like his worst gimmick ever.
Yeah, like
that. That's saying something because he was a skyscraper. So
Like, yeah, it was like that gimmick wasn't. It was okay, but it wasn't my fave. Like, I could do without it.
Basically.
But yeah, he hit his promo, and that was a thing. And then we went backstage and saw Kevin Owens, and Charlie interviewed Kevin Owens and said, "Hey, Seth Rollins said you wanted to fight him anytime, any place." Of course, he's gonna say WrestleMania. So they're gonna have a match at WrestleMania, and it's going to be Last Man Standing or Falls Count Anywhere. Which one was it?
I want to say it was Falls Count Anywhere.
Okay.
I could be wrong about that though.
It's one of those fight everywhere matches. That's what it is, people. And it was like I don't really care for this match because I don't care about both of those guys together. Like separately, yeah, it's fine, but they've been beefing since November. Like this whole thing has been brewing since November, and it hasn't been any fun watching it.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say something.
No, like I agree with you. Like that this whole thing, like, and plus they added a bunch of people to it, which doesn't mean anything now because like Joe's not there right now and whatnot. So one-on-one match, like basically Kevin Owens is screwed.
Basically. Hopefully their match works out some kind of way where it's entertaining to somebody. But yeah, I'm not holding out hope for it. And then at the end, Stone Cold came out. And Stone Cold cut his promo and said, "Give me a hell yeah." And looked up to the crowd and there was nobody there. So he said it again. And Byron Saxton answered him. I was like, okay. And then him and Byron had a little back and forth. Then he wound up stunning Byron. And then Becky came out. And a lot of people online hated that part. Like they hated Becky and Steve Austin together. I don't know what Becky did to those people, but a lot of people are not Becky fans anymore. And that's weird.
Fans are fickle.
Basically. But yeah, like that's basically all that happened on Raw. It was one of those boring ass shows. It's like, what the fuck?
I didn't even watch, so.
Yeah, but that's all that happened. So, AEW did run a show.
Yep. Great show. And yes, that was me that said that.
Yeah, because they did a no fans thing a little bit different. They had fans. Wrestlers.
Which WWE should have done it that way. That would have been a lot more entertaining.
Yeah. But it was... Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, now, here's the thing about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, due to the whole situation, y'all know the situation. I don't need to mention what the hell it is and whatever. Apparently, you're not allowed to be in the crowd than more than 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
That looked like a lot more than 10 people. We both pointed that out like that day.
Oh, yeah, it definitely was more than 10 people.
Like, I want to say that was at the very least, like 15 people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the least. Like, it might have been more than like 20.
Yeah. But AEW considered it to be okay to do that, so that's why they did it. It bothered me because like, you know that you're not supposed to do this and they're still doing it anyway. So
Yeah.
like that was just irresponsible.
Hopefully there's some type of fine involved, like real shit. Cause don't try to be cool and like go against the grain when you're not supposed to do shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not me hating on them because once again, it was a great show. It just that one little factor, like they fucked up.
Basically. And the night started off with the Lucha Bros versus the Best Friends.
Best friends.
Yeah. In their weird music. It was.
I'm not gonna bring that up, but okay.
It was a really good match, and Orange Cassidy was on commentary, and I'm surprised you didn't mention how good he was on commentary.
Oh yeah, like he talked as much as fucking Eric Rowan Spider.
Yeah, he killed it on commentary. Guys, I think the best commentator of the year is Orange Cassidy. Best. But yeah, the Best Friends and the Lucha House Bros had a...
Wow.
Yeah, I messed up, but I'm sticking to it. But they had a really good killer match. It was pretty awesome.
Yep.
And at the end, Orange Cassidy got in the match, but there was no disqualification. But hey, fuck a disqualification, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, AEW? Fuck it. But the Lucha Bros won. And then right after that, MJF came out and sat down him, Shawn Spears, Tully Blanchard, Lance Archer. Who else was over there with him?
I'm not sure about with him, but I know SCU was there too. So
yeah, SCU and Colt Cabana were on the other side.
Yeah, basically it had like the faces on one side, the heels on the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had the tag team match with not the tag team match, the four-way with them women. Penelope Cruz, Hikaru Shida, Chris Statlander, and Riho.
The match was pretty good.
Yeah. It was pretty good. Kip Sabian was out there with his girlfriend, Penelope Cruz, and wound up getting in the face of Colt Cabana. Colt Cabana slapped him. That's going to lead to their feud upcoming.
I swore he cried.
He did. He cried like a little bitch. That was funny.
You hit me.
And then he was holding his face. That shit was so funny. He was like, woo. He's a little bitch. Then, for the first big pop of the night, the Dark Order comes out. Yes, I know you're like, wait, you guys are happy for the Dark Order? Yes, we were happy for the Dark Order in the segment. So they came out and cut their Dark Order promo. And Christopher Daniels was like, hey man, shut the fuck up. He didn't say shut the fuck up, but it was pretty close to that.
More or less. Because
he was like, where the fuck is the Exalted One? Where is he at?
He doesn't exist.
And that's when the video played. So this video's playing and somebody's talking in the Exalted One voice, and we're just like, okay, cool. And
all of a sudden, you see a guy in a white and gold hoodie,
mm-hmm.
and we had no idea who it is. Like, obviously, just like everybody else, we thought automatically Matt Hardy, because Matt Hardy would wear something like that.
Mm-hmm.
As he started talking, like, it didn't sound like Matt Hardy, so we just kept throwing out names and whatever. Like, what were the names you were thinking?
Dude, I had no fucking clue. But all I know is that voice, it sounded familiar, and it just like he was talking. I was like, I've heard that voice before. Who is that? I just couldn't.
At one point, I thought it was a Scorpio Sky because he wasn't there.
Yeah, because like when you said it, it was like, wait a minute, that's true. Scorpio Sky wasn't there. Like I started thinking that too. Like, wait a minute, it might be Scorpio Sky.
Which if that was him, it would have been crazy. What actually happened was crazy, but Scorpio Sky would be even crazier, like because he betrayed them and shit.
Yeah. But the person kept talking and coming closer and closer to the screen, and my God, I didn't really think nothing of it, and was like, oh, it's Matt Hardy, right? But it can't be Matt Hardy because that don't sound like Matt Hardy. And the person took off the hood, and it was.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
The artist formerly known as Luke Harper.
Yes, Brody Lee. That popped the hell out of me. Like,
me too.
Like we went in thinking it was one thing, but it turned out to be something completely different. That was great. Good on you, AEW. Good on you.
Because that actually was one of our predictions that it was going to wind up being him too.
No, that was your prediction. You were the one who called this one. You're smart.
Smart cookie.
Yes, you are. You've been smart on a lot of things. And that was one. You were even smart at what happened later on. You were the one who pointed it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Brody Lee came in and he beat up Christopher Daniels and the rest of the SCU, which was
only Frankie Kazarian, yeah. But yeah.
That was really funny. But yeah.
So that's probably gonna lead into like a match, the SCU versus them.
Yep.
By them I mean probably Evil Uno, fucking Stu Grayson. I always want to say Stu Bennett and Brody Lee.
I actually thought you were gonna say Dick Grayson this time.
No. I actually know who Dick Grayson is.
But yeah, that was a big shock, and we were kind of in surprise. We didn't know what to say after that. And then they wound up going to the tag team match, which was Cody, Kenny, and Maddie versus.
No, Kenny wasn't in it.
Wait, Kenny wasn't in it? Oh
no, because Kenny's injured. Remember, so it was Hangman.
Hangy, yes.
Hangy,
Cody, and Maddie, and they wound up facing Santana Ortiz and Jack Hager.
Jake Hager.
Oh man, I called him Jack.
Yeah, and the thing about this match was that the winner would have the advantage at not War Games.
Yes. So that match was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
And Santana and Ortiz, as usual, stole the fucking show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you said that Santana was going to be the Shawn Michaels of the crew, right?
I actually like I feel Ortiz should be, but it's gonna be Santana.
Yeah, because Ortiz feels like that guy. But when you start pointing out how Santana was, he was like, yo, look at Santana. Look at what he's doing in the ring. I was like, you know what? Santana is pretty good.
Yeah. That's not me shitting on Santana. I guess my preference, I think Ortiz is better. Yeah.
But yeah, that's they stole the show.
Yeah.
They got the win.
Jake Hagar is Jake Hagar.
Yeah, we're just gonna just skip over Jake Hagar. But yeah, they got the win. So they have the man advantage at War Games. And then they beat up the Elite. And Jericho cut a promo and pointed out one thing, said, "We have the man advantage. It's 5-on-4." And
yeah, because they beat up Nick Jackson last week? Mm-hmm. Was it? Yeah. So, like, Nick is out, so they're down a man.
And just as they said that, you put up an interesting theory. Let the people in on what your interesting theory was.
Because, like, for the longest time, Matt Hardy and the Bucks been interacting on, like, YouTube with their, like, the delete thing and whatnot. So I'm like, what if it's Matt Hardy and whatnot? Like, because they can't leave it like that, like 4-on-5. Someone has to replace Nick. So it'll have to be Matt Hardy, right? Right? Soon as I say that, a fucking drone comes out of nowhere. Not just any drone. What's the drone's name?
Vanguard 1. Yeah.
And then cut to first it was the piano music, and then you see Matt Hardy with red hair now, with the red streak instead of the white streak, and it's broken Matt Hardy.
Yes.
And he's gonna be the 5th guy in the league.
And we pop for it.
Hell yeah.
Like, we knew it was coming, but we popped for it. It was so good.
Yep.
Like, AEW, they put on a real good show. Like, that's fucking awesome.
See, people, we could give them credit.
Yes. And I'm seeing a lot of dumb criticism online going, "Oh, AEW is relying on old WWE stars to get over. They're not even cool." It's like, did you watch the show? Like, did you not enjoy both of their reveals? Did you not enjoy it?
Like, we have been guilty of that too, saying that too. But at the same time, like, these in particular were cool. You know what I mean?
Because they fit.
They fit, and they're not like, well, Matt Hardy, yeah, but Brody Lee's not really an old guy.
Yes, he's definitely not.
Yeah, Matt kind of, but like, he still got it. You know what I mean? It's not like the Jake the Snake thing, which was good, but that one in particular could give the criticism too. Not so much these. The only reason we bring it up is because they said they wouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But like, the entertainment factor is still there, because I like Jake. Like, he pulled a like awesome fucking promo. So,
basically.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, that fucking episode was just like, it worked. It worked. It was everything that WWE did not do with their previous shows.
Oh, let's talk about what WWE didn't do then, right? Notice, people, we didn't talk about NXT, right? NXT was a recap show. I didn't watch that at all.
Nope.
I just had to point that out. Like, that was horrible to me.
Dude, like,
I hate recap shows.
They did a recap show, but they did do something really good for 90 minutes. They did a retrospect on Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa's whole entire feud from beginning to end. It was kind of done in a documentary style. It was good because it gave you insight on both of them and how they thought and how they feel, like all of this good stuff. It was really good because they even both said that they shouldn't even been in WWE. Like neither one of them should have been in WWE because WWE wasn't looking for those type of guys. And they like how they felt like they were just extras and they had to work hard, and how they bonded and became friends. And it was like, oh shit, like they became cool, this, that, and the third. And like you see from them being in the Cruiserweight Classic and doing tryouts to going to where they are now. And it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it was talking about how they used to live together and all of the little close-knit stuff that, like, if you ever paid attention to them, you would find out it was good. You know how WWE does their documentaries? Like,
oh no, they do their documentaries awesome. Like that actually sounds good. It's just the whole aspect of them doing the recap that turned me off. Like I didn't even watch that. I probably have to go back and watch. Yeah,
because they basically said, "Fuck it, we give up on this week. We're not even gonna try." And
they probably knew AEW was gonna be awesome. So,
like they did that promo, and then they did the Rhea Ripley Charlotte Flair one, which wasn't as good as the Johnny one, and then they did a Finn Balor one. And the Finn Balor one, I literally, in the beginning of it, I was like, oh, this is crap. This is a crap recap. Until he started talking about his stuff on the main roster. And I was like, oh. Because he literally said, he talked about when he won the title and how he consistently put on the best matches with everybody every time he got in the ring, but nobody cared. He said the Office didn't care. And I was like, oh, wow, you went there? And he basically started cutting a promo on how he had to come back to NXT because nobody up there even gave him the respect he deserved. And he was like, oh, now it makes sense why he came back to NXT. And he basically went...
I can see that.
And he went into his thing about him and Walter, and it was like, oh, cool. But yeah, that was NXT.
Yeah.
Matt, that was it. So, WrestleMania.
The one thing I didn't point out though, with the whole like blood and guts thing though, right? It's gonna be kind of weird because like you have Matt Jackson and then you have Matt Hardy. So, yeah.
It's gonna be Hardy and Jackson.
Might as well, but yeah, you know like the fucking Bucks been compared to the Hardys for the longest too. So,
but now we have both Matts as a tag team.
Yeah.
Now we need both Jeffs as a tag team.
Does that happen anytime soon?
It will.
Like if that happens, that should be a twist of fury.
For those that don't know, Matt Hardy copyrighted Twist of Fate, and now Jeff Hardy, when he does it, it's called the Twist of Fury.
Which apparently, like Matt is denying that.
Yeah, Matt, go ahead and deny it. We know the truth.
Yeah.
Especially
yeah. Like even his wife fucking snitched him out.
Especially since Reby snitched you out. Yeah. Go ahead and deny it.
Who, me? I didn't copyright anything. Sure. They're allowed to use it? That's on them. Yeah. You only saying that because you eat caught heat.
That's it. So, we have been having this argument for weeks, me and you, about the official announcement of WrestleMania will be held in a performance center with no fans.
I really wouldn't call it an argument. It's more, we disagree.
But we actually have some news, multiple newses. So
Okay.
WrestleMania is going to be split up into 2 days. It's going to be a Saturday and a Sunday show at the Performance Center. They're actually going to start taping some of that stuff for WrestleMania in the upcoming weeks. So that's going to be a thing. How do you feel about that?
Oh man, pre-taped, it's kind of better in the case that they're in now because they could do a lot with editing and whatnot. So that's fine. Like to the lead up to WrestleMania and whatever. Also, they changed the date, so they have enough time to like give a good build.
Wait, it's still on the 4th and the 5th.
It is the 4th and the 5th because I kept having in June.
No, that's the real date, WrestleMania, but everybody keeps avoiding that conversation.
Yeah, so I'm right of what I said then.
So here's the caveat, people. WWE is running WrestleMania in Orlando in the Performance Center because they have to for insurance purposes. If by chance, which probably will, it gets canceled, they can reschedule WrestleMania to another day, which is already being scheduled as June 7th at Madison Square Garden.
Which if that's the case, it's 2 days, it'll be 7 and 8, correct?
It'll be 1 day at Madison Square Garden. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is just because the reason they're splitting up in 2 days here is because of the 10 people rule. Like, that there's only supposed to be 10 people around in a gathering at the same time. That's why they're splitting it up into two different groups. Like, they don't want to have everybody, which is probably like over 150 people at the Performance Center in 1 day. So they're going to split it up in 2 days. Once the ban is lifted in June, they will have everybody and they'll be doing Madison Square Garden.
Also, isn't there a rumor that it's supposed to be multiple places anyway? Like WrestleMania too?
This WrestleMania, this April 5th and 4th, they're going to take multiple locations and at the Performance Center.
Oh, okay.
But I just heard, like, probably before we started taping that WWE sent out a memo saying that it's June 17th at Madison Square Garden, and June 17th is going to be the date that they're running Madison Square Garden, which is on a Sunday, which, if true, means that they would be moving that quote-unquote WrestleMania date to the 17th.
Yeah.
Because the reason everybody is speculating that it's the 17th, that is going to be on the 7th, is because that's the day WWE is running Madison Square Garden. But apparently they're moving it up to June 17th. So if that's true, that's the date that WrestleMania will be. We do know it's going to be in June in Madison Square Garden. Especially if everything is shut down. If everything still keeps running, then we won't have it in June. But, okay, question. Would you be okay with them running the multiple locations, 4th and 5th, WrestleMania?
See, because I brought up WrestleMania 2, because that's the last time that they did it and whatnot, right? No one ever talked about WrestleMania 2, because WrestleMania 2 sucked. So, like, that's iffy, you know what I mean? Because it could suck. I mean, they have better talent and, like, better equipment. Like, they probably could deal with it better, but, like, I wouldn't take the chance.
But here's the thing, right? They don't take the chance. They get sued.
Okay.
They lose out a lot of money and get sued. Also, we're kind of stuck in the house and we can't do anything. So there'll be nothing on TV.
True.
So that's the only reason. And plus, I have another reason why I really hope that it goes down on the 5th and 4th. Because, okay, we have these storylines, we have them booked for WrestleMania. Say that it doesn't go down on the 4th and 5th. We have to take those storylines and push them all the way to June. Not only that, we have TV from now to June. What are they going to do with TV from now to June with those WrestleMania storylines still lingering?
Nothing.
And then also, what happens to the stories that they had booked after WrestleMania? Like, what do you do there?
Yeah, it gets convoluted and complicated.
It's a lot of problems that come up with not running Mania, but it's also problems with running Mania.
It's kind of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation.
And there's no right answer.
Yeah.
Like, if this whole thing blows over by, like, say, like, miracle to God that it blows over next week or the week after, and it's just gone, what happens? Like, literally, what happens? Like, there's no way in hell WWE can get back to Raymond James Studio. Like, I mean, how can they do that? Okay, not only would they have to get everything ready to get to WrestleMania, the setup for the show, the setup for this, the setup for that, the fans will be screwed because the fans have already canceled their plans and canceled their hotel and are not coming. So what the fuck? Like, everybody would be screwed. It would be a whole new, bigger problem. Like, it would be good because Mania would actually be going on, kind of, but it would be bad because everybody in the whole situation got screwed.
Like, either way, it's going to be an empty arena match. You know, man? Well, show, not match, but, you know.
And, like, this thing is so bad. Ring of Honor canceled all their shows all the way to June. Like, this thing is bad, and I don't know how a lot of wrestling companies are going to get around it. But WWE and AEW are going to figure a way around it.
They have to, like, just deal with empty arenas and whatever. Like, for instance, there's another show we didn't talk about that we watched and whatever. I think we caught it late though. Fucking Wrestle Talk. They pulled a show. That shit was cool in my opinion.
It was fucking great.
Yeah, and it was empty arena and whatever. I forget most of the matches because like the main event is the main one that caught my eye. It was Bea Priestley, hi babe, versus her boyfriend Will Ospreay. I call spousal abuse, by the way. Cause they went in.
They fought their asses off.
Yeah. She was fucked up at the end of the match. Like, yeah, spousal abuse. I know they're not married, but yeah, it counts.
The tag team Original Sin was on the show.
Okay.
I have only seen them one time. I think it was like one time. And like, I've seen them again at this show, and it's like, oh, these guys are really good. I don't know their names separately. I just know that they're called Original Sin. But
one of the guys from Aussie Open was on the show.
You know what kind of shocked me about that was like he was by himself, and I was like, where's their partner?
I feel like they just threw this together, which all in all, then like for them just throwing it together, like it
No,
came
it
out pretty
literally
good.
was. Like, Osprey jumped on Twitter like probably 3 or 4 days before and said, "Yo, let's do this thing." And they said, "Fuck it, we'll do it." Because it came out really good.
Yeah.
I did not expect that show for like 4-day build with no people in the crowd to be that big of a show.
Because it was funny. Like I'm just chilling, and it was a non-wrestling day, if I'm not mistaken.
It was Monday.
It was Monday. Okay. Because you just hit me up out of nowhere, but like, yo, Wrestle Talk has a pay-per-view, like it has a wrestling company. I go, oh, really? Okay, that's cool. When's their first show? It's going on right now. What the fuck?
And the thing about it was the only reason we got there late was because of the time that they said. Like they said the time for the show, and because like UK time, American time is totally different. So we read the UK time. Well, I read the UK time, and I got it totally wrong. It like by the time I realized, I was like, oh shit, I'm late. It had an hour had already went by in the show.
The reason I was late because I had no idea that was going on. So.
Because I had said that I wanted to check it out, but like I was like, all right, I got the timing down, and I looked at the time, and when I looked at it, I was like, oh well, it should be on now. And then I saw people tweeting about it. I was like, wait, that show's supposed to be on in an hour from now. And they was like, no, you missed a whole hour. God damn it.
It seems like they're gonna do it again too. So.
I hope they do it again. And Wrestle Talk is now starting up their own promotion.
That's awesome.
I don't think it's awesome. And I'm going to tell you why, and you're going to laugh.
Okay.
Plumpy's back. But Plumpy's back with them. You remember the last time?
By the way, for those that don't know who Plumpy is Adam Plumpier from, what the fuck is the name of the fucking show? What Culture, yeah. And they had their own company. Which recently died, but that's a thing. And
like, he was good for the company, but like, soon as he left, the company died. Like, it took a huge hit.
Yeah. But I think he's doing better with his issue, so I don't think he's gonna leave. Because that was just like backstage shit. The reason he left, which I don't even like call it leave. Like for real, I want to say they fired him. So. Yeah.
But yeah, like they're starting up a new promotion. Will you watch it?
I mean, if they pull off shows like this last one, hell yeah.
I think they might be WCPW. Esque type show,
and those were good, in my opinion. Hell, they were even good when they fucking evolved into Defiant. So
they were really good.
Yeah, I said that. Rest in peace, Defiant. But yeah, like I'll give it a try for a while. You know what I mean?
Because I feel like. If they do it right, they can have a good show. It still kind of weirds me out that YouTube channels wind up with wrestling promotions.
I mean, if you make a good amount of money, you know what I mean, which evidently they do.
No, it's not. So. It's not that part. It's the part that you're a wrestling quote-unquote journalist. YouTube channel, and then you have a wrestling show. Like, you know what I mean? It's like the conflict of interest.
Yeah. Now that you point it out that way, like I totally get that.
It's not the money issue. It's just the conflict of interest. I,
No, I only said the main thing is like that's how they did it because they got money. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I think if once we get big enough, we are not starting a wrestling company. Sorry, don't look for that for us. We're not doing that.
Well,
are we starting a wrestling company? Okay,
I would do it.
we'll see what happens. I mean, I have a million ideas that I could use. It's not like I'm going to be working for NXT or anything. Like, you know, what? It's not happening.
Yeah, that's not a thing. That's not a thing.
No, not like I'm going to be on a creative team. But whatever. Let's just, yeah. But yeah.
No, but seriously though, like, we could fucking, like, if we had the money, we could make a fucking, like, company or whatever.
Because there is a shitload of indie talent out there that would be great in the ring.
Well, Ospreay, like I said, you know what I mean? Like, everyone knows I'm not the biggest fan of fucking AEW and whatever, despite what I said about them earlier and loving their fucking show this week and all that, right? They hired Will Ospreay. I watch that shit, like, religiously. He's that good. Same with WWE, same with MLW, like, no matter where the fuck he goes. I'm watching that shit. And mind you, I know he wrestled in New Japan and whatever, but I really ain't got access to that like that. And I'm not trying to shell out money for that. But he wrestles in America. Hell, I'll go back to watching Impact Wrestling, which I haven't watched in a while.
He was there, oddly enough.
He was for a little while. They botched him just like they botched Okada and many others.
Like, they botched a lot of people, but the people that they did not botch are the people that they have now?
Yeah.
Like Sami Callihan?
Oh, speaking of him, they gave him a new gimmick. Well, a new old gimmick, apparently. They gave him his, like, I want to call it his backstage, dark match version of Solomon Crow, where he was a hacker or whatever. Because that never came out on TV.
Nope.
So, that was a thing. Well, to my knowledge.
It
did it come on TV or no?
Episodes of NXT.
Oh, okay. And yeah, they went with that. Like, he's a hacker. Like, I think they called it ICU or something like that. And he basically appeared out of nowhere because Ken Shamrock was doing a promo, which they had WWE footage, and they think that that's weird. That was weird. Really weird to see.
Very weird that they actually working together.
Then out of nowhere, like, he fucking, like, threw a fireball at at Ken Shamrock and whatnot. So that's gonna lead into a match. So yeah. Other than that, like, only other noteworthy thing about Impact Wrestling is they have an actual tag team now called Cancel Culture.
Yeah, and are they really canceling anybody?
Themselves, apparently, because the tag team consists of RVD. We all know he's going through his whole, like, porn phase and whatever, like, all raunchy and shit like that. But they're stopping that shit, so they're canceling that. And his tag team partner is Joey Ryan, the former dick guy. So apparently that's not a thing.
So he's not a dick guy anymore?
No, like, he's not using that anymore. He's not using his dick.
Wow. Like, see, they can do stuff good when they're not trying.
Basically.
When they're not trying, they do stuff good. And this is one of the things they did good.
Well, we see how it plays out and whatever. Like, it seems like okay, because, like, Joey Ryan had, like, a sweater vest and whatever. Like, he seemed like somebody's, like, father.
Well,
the way he was dressed. That was like the only two noteworthy things, like, in all honesty.
How do you feel about Dash Wilder filing for the trademark at Cash Wheeler?
Well, Wheeler's his real last name, so yeah, they can't take it from him.
Like,
evidently they're another V, so yeah, more power to them.
Like they're leaving, and we already know where they're going because BTE spoiled it already. Because like they were doing a skit backstage with Tony Schiavone and Matt Jackson, and he basically was like, "Yeah, you guys are a good tag team, but Revival." I was like, "Oh, okay, we know." So basically, that was the thing.
How would you feel if all this thing was a swerve and whatnot, right? And they went right back to the fucking WWE though, but like, just like under like a different gimmick, like they repackaged, because evidently they're trying to repackage the Iconics. So what if they get repackaged?
If nobody has seen the pictures that's already surfacing online of both of them blonde, they're totally repackaging them. Like both of them.
Wait, they're both blonde now?
Both of them.
Like, I saw
a picture, it was either yesterday or earlier, that it was Peyton and Billy. They were standing back to back. They had on pink and blue, but it was like regular street clothes. And they both were blonde. And I looked at the picture because I saw Peyton's face. I was like, oh, that's Peyton. Wait a minute. That's Billy? I was like, wait a minute. They're both blonde? Like, they look like two totally different people. Like they don't look like themselves at all. They look totally different. And I guess they're coming back with their new blonde gimmick.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not mad at that, but I haven't seen Iconics for so long. They need to be back.
Basically.
And sometimes, like, the reason that they were off TV was because Billy had an injury. But the thing that kind of bothers me with WWE and other people's thinking is when one of the tag team is hurt, they have to take the whole tag team off. You can't just wrestle by yourself.
I mean, in certain cases, you should do that. For instance, the Usos. You can't have one without the other. I'm sorry.
Okay, like Peyton Royce and Billy, do you think that they should have been taken off?
Hell no. Because they were single wrestlers at one point, if I'm not mistaken.
They definitely were. And
so
they both had like cool gimmicks separately.
Yeah. Like Peyton was like the Venus flytrap or something like that. Basically, he was Poison Ivy, and like Billy was basically the evil queen, Elizabeth, or whatever the fuck. I probably totally pronounced that wrong, but y'all get me.
But they were great separate. So they could have ran with Peyton by herself.
Yeah. Also, like, Billy could have been her manager. Like, that's not uncommon, you know?
It's some weird thing where they don't want to do that.
Yeah. You're not wrestling, we're not paying you. Haha.
Screw you, pal. I'll just sit on broke. But yes, really nothing else to talk about right now.
But
you got any breaking news before we go?
Breaking news. Wash your hands and don't be racist.
You know what?